LARPing 101.
Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month, you got work to do.
If it's not at least 100K a month, you're not making $1.2 million a year. You gotta be doing work. I hate those like alpha male groups. You can make a video just to this guy alone. The dudes that like smoke cigars on a hoverboard and just scream at like insecure men that they need to get rich. And for some reason, these guys are paying them thinking it'll work. Any guy that sells a finance course on fucking social media, bro, there's like maybe 2 or 3 of them that are successful. But keep in mind, none of these guys sell. Most of these guys sell finance courses, show their Bugattis and their fucking McLarens and like whatever, whatever weird cars they own, and and all of it's LARPing, and they LARP to like they actually have to believe them. Then you buy their course, they actually get rich, and they LARP even more. Like that's the method. So half of these guys are actually just fucking broke. All very nepo babies acting like their parents' money is their money. I was talking to some, I can't name them because then I'll call these guys out. And then it'll start drama. But a lot of these guys, I'll be like, I went from being broke, I was working day-to-day jobs, and now I live in this mansion. The clips on them working like carpentry jobs and doing handyman work, like that, like for like money, and then now I live in this man in their dad's house. They're not rich. They're not living. They have a car with their parents, and that's nice. And they act like they're getting rich, and sell courses to people like the LA kids. They sell courses to like other people, and most of them are the times these guys fail, right? They're doing the work and they all fail except 2 of them, and those 2 guys are like world renowned finance gurus. I got rich day trading. I know this. No, they know a little bit about the stock market and they're pretty good at crypto. And they say they have like in fucking $40 million. Of this from selling shitty courses in their Discord server. And most of the money they made is LARPing to get people like rich and then eventually actually getting rich. In reality, they made 10K one time day trading and then post that 15 times. That gives them credibility, and then they cash out on crypto and buying courses, which they made money on, so they can just get post of these clips online. I made this, I made this, I made this. I'll teach you how to get rich. They're not gonna teach you how to get fucking rich because they don't even know what they actually build themselves. They LARPed to success, and then they got to buy that course, which actually made them successful. You're buying a course from them teaching you how to sell a course. There's a guy actually asked you, do not buy my course, I'll teach you how to sell a course. It's like Ponzi scheme.
LARPing.
We have seen the future, and it is LARP.
Short for live action roleplay. This is not a new term on the internet. We have videos from 10 years ago called LARPing Saved My Life, which no it didn't. But before TikTok absolutely hijacked this word, it was used in reference to medieval roleplay.
Like medieval time shit, you're going to a Renaissance fair, you're LARPing.
And to explain the original meaning even more, it's just a bunch of, I'd say, the coolest people on earth, all committed to a medieval war storyline.
Alright, boys! Tear the flesh off that bone!
And then they're all
I think this is corny because they're wearing like medieval skeleton masks, but I fuck with LARPing. I like a Renaissance fair. I like a good LARP, okay? Not the new term LARP, like a good LARP.
And then they all have names like Shadowfang, the Omen of Death, and it'd be a 42-year-old accountant named Greg. And there's real business behind the OG LARPing. Right? People would spend 300 doubloons on a LARPing sword, which might sound crazy, but people be paying money to LARP right now. Saving up for 6 months to go to Miami and take pictures for the gram is arguably worse than spending $300 on a LARP sword. And the reason I call these people the coolest people on earth is because they don't LARP for the validation of others. They just have pure love for the game. But the modern version of...
I gotta hit up my friend and see if I can make a video about this guy. He does social media. He knows a guy that LARPs rich, and he showed me these reels, and it's literally him crying in front of a camera, being like, "I never thought I'd made this meal, but I'm finally here, and here's how I did it." And then it like cuts to like the same image every time of him doing is like paint on his hands, and he's like, I was so poor, and I'm like, bro, you weren't poor. You've never lived in like $50 million houses.
Either renting or flexing other people's things. In the comments said rental camera, clothes, hat, watch, and car. Now I don't know if this guy's actually renting out his whole life, but I know there's people that be financing clothes purely for the LARP, and I know there's people that also be posting images from Pinterest and other people's clips. Like, look at this guy all giddy that this video has no watermark. But is there not a sense of shame in posting somebody else's life and pretending it's yours? Like, maybe people will be impressed when they see it, you know, until they scroll and see a nigga with a 24-karat Lamborghini.
Yeah, 40k in credit cards so you can wear 40 some chrome hearts or so. Like,
but back to our LARPing lesson, which
you see, I can never get over. I can never go over people that buy like sports cards with like 80k miles on it for like 40 grand. They're buying like BMW or a Hellcat with like 120,000 miles, and they're financing it for like 50k over the next 3 years. Oh, I mean, that is like by far only the fastest way possible you can burn money and light it on fire is if you bought a horse and shot it. Like, that is the quickest way you lose money. That, or gambling. You might win. The only other is a financing a fucking BMW or Hellcat that is 100k miles on it, like from like 9 years ago. That's the second fastest way to set money on fire. Like, buy a living animal and kill it. Like, that is the only way you can burn money quicker.
Play aspect is now role-playing a rich nigga instead of a medieval dark wizard. But the term LARPing can also be used when somebody's pretending to have knowledge on some shit they just don't know about. Like, there's people that just pretend to have watched a show instead of actually watching.
Leveling, we have Sung Jinwoo.
Nigga really goes insane after getting early access to the release for Fortnite skin.
Leveling, we have Sung Jinwoo. That guy's my favorite when he does all of his crazy anime stuff.
Oh, Joe. He does all of his crazy anime stuff, bro. Oh, I've never seen. Is this a sponsor? I feel like he has to glaze it. There's no way.
Stuff in the show, in the movies, like, it really makes my day.
And then the same people will take part in discussions about the
Bro. Firstly, I haven't seen second season because it wasn't in dub. I'm not going to like LARP. I love watching dub because I constantly look down as if I'm watching like dub. Or I can't look down, so I watch dub. First season of Solo Leveling, the story sucks. Like, first scenes are chef's kiss, right? I just love watching him get stronger and then fight bigger like things, and then like he could just get stronger and be like Then he beats it, and then he levels up, and then he fights something bigger. And that's all you gotta do. Rinse and repeat until he fights until the show's over.
They watched it in 2x speed, divided in 3 parts on a TikTok channel. And this kind is beyond annoying when uninformed people want to act informed, and then just start spreading straight misinformation. And then there's people who outwardly express the fact that they like an artist.
Oh my god, people that love like underground rap, like there's people that actually like net spend, and then there's people that say they like Too Slimy, like, and I just can't. Like, I can't. I like, that's like, there's a level of like LARPing behind that, and it's like, okay, I could understand like why like net spend, but it's unique and it's like different. Like, okay, I'm just gonna be more different, and then I'm just gonna like throw Too Slimy. Like, I like Too Slimy's like.
And then they'll just bite the aesthetic that's associated with liking that artist.
Yo, if you're gonna start me off with a song, what would it be? Viva la vida.
Oh, no. It's the worst time to stutter. It's the worst time to stutter. You can't, bro. That's like you're trying to diss somebody, and they're like, well, you like, oh yeah, like, you can't just say like, if you don't get it out, it's like, I'm just walking away. Never mind.
That artist.
Yo, if you're gonna start me off with a song, what would it be? Viva la vida. Viva la vida. By Kyle.
I'll be like, bro, cut that out. Like, I'd be like, yo, chop that shit. Chop that shit.
That was a
Bro.
targeted example, but it can be much more generalized. Poses are an OG form of LARPer. Same with the term casual in sports, like somebody that watches NBA here and there, but will still act like they got the most valid takes.
If Wemby can somehow get to at least the third round of the playoffs, would it be wrong to say Wemby is already better than LeBron?
And there's probably way more examples of terms that are just the same thing as LARPing. But if you like the aesthetic or something, why not just actually get into it instead of pretending that you have? But when people use this form of pretending to have,
Because you jump from thing to thing. Like, if you're a LARPer, like, for a specific hobby, you could just hop from hobby to hobby. You couldn't just, like don't need to actually invest time into something, but you seriously enjoy
more knowledge about something than they actually do.
I'm just curious, what's the price on that rig there?
So yeah, you probably.
It's mostly because they're just getting into it or they want to be included.
That kid actually knows his stuff. I'll see him on TikTok. That kid's not LARPing. Like, no, seriously, that kid's not a LARPing. This kid actually knows tractors. Like, and he's like 8 years old.
Getting into it or they want to be included in that community. But why is it not okay to not know everything about everything all the time? Can we just normalize saying I don't know again? Because when you don't and you pretend to know about some shit, it just comes off as rage bait. My current favorite video on the internet is this video of this guy asking his coworker, who's a better fighter in terms of boxing, Mike Tyson?
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
Or Zuku Midoriya. And this nigga was
Who would win in a fight?
talking about how he's seen his fights.
Where would you place Zuka Midoriya?
I don't know. I would need to write this shit down. But Manny Pacquiao gotta be up there.
I still think Zuka Midoriya is over Mike Tyson. He's just too quick.
That's great.
He got.
Just say you don't know who Zuku Midoriya is, gang. It's fine, bro.
Oh, I thought you were just going, if they had no powers. He didn't know who Izuku Midoriya was. I was thinking there was no world where, like, Mike Tyson with no powers beats Deku. Like, Deku's just going to eviscerating you. Even though I hate Deku with no Deku season 1 would lose to Mike Tyson. And this was, like, talking about, like, but
this nigga was talking about how he's seen his fights.
Where would you place Zuka Midoriya?
I don't know. I would need to write this shit down. But Manny Pacquiao gotta be up there.
I still think Zuka Midoriya is over Mike Tyson. He's just too quick.
That's great.
He got.
Just say you don't know who Zuku Midoriya is, gang. It's fine, bro.
Oh, he's just acting like he's just a regular boxer, bro.
And that the word LARPing is often confused with flexing. It's confused when LARPing is simply just flexing something that's not yours, or flexing a lifestyle that you know damn well you can't keep up with, but still promote the idea that this is the daily. And this confusion is just a side effect of the way that social media just is. Some flicks with a Nobu sign out in the back, bro. It is not telling you the story of the 16-hour shift that was just eaten away.
Bro, you see those videos of him posted in front of a Lamborghini that isn't theirs and measured a dude, like, it's like, dude, what the fucking hell are you doing? Oh, top 10 awkward moments. Top 10 awkward moments. You're getting Instagram flex in front of a Lambo. That's not even rented. It's just not yours. It's just parked on the side of the road. And then the actual owner pulls him. He's like, yo, get off of my car.
And the mindset behind LARPing is a fucking domino effect. See, from the perspective of a LARPer, it's like, why does everyone seem so plentiful and gold? And now you force my hand and I have to rent a Miami high-rise with the last of my savings. And easily the worst kind of LARPer is the core sellers. People will LARP having a—
Yes! This is why I started this video with. This is what I started this video with. They are the worst. This is actual fucking bro. This bro rented as a BMW. Rented as fucking. He don't own that thing. He got leased. Like, it's one of his friends' cars. His dad.
Which quick method is them LARPing, and they're selling their course by
showing. I will say, even if you are rich, yes, you could inherit money, but if you're a teenager and your parents are rich and you're flexing, you're LARPing, because that's not even your fucking money. Like, if you're once like 25 and you have a job, even if you work your fucking parent, like, now you have money, okay, fine. But if you're LARPing being rich and you don't even know, like, you're a part of a rich family because you have no money, like, you're flexing, that isn't really yours. Like it's your car that your dad got you, well, maybe your mom got you. Bro, you ain't got no money. Like, they're paying your Wi-Fi bill, your insurance, over shit, like, you still live with them. Like, you're not rich.
videos of Lambos they don't own and vacations they got from other niggas' videos.
I promise, like, and even it's been a witness these past few months.
And this is a genuine method people were trying to make money. This is nicknamed the TJR method, and all because people believe.
Yes, he's the one that started it. He's the one that started, and it worked. And it worked. TJR is actually fucking rich, but TJR made all other goblins came out of his showing in woodwork that are like, I'm gonna fucking post this shit in my BMW that I rented and get people to buy my clothes. You're not TJR. You're not TJR. It worked for him, it's not gonna work for you. Ty Lopez is like the OG. Like, no, somebody in the chat just said, remember Ty, no, Ty Lopez is the OG. He's in that garage with my Lamborghini. Like, but you know what's better than all these cars? Knowledge. I read the book every day. Bro, shut up. Like, that was the most annoying ad in, like, 2015 or whatever.
And that he lopped himself a Koenigsegg, which is a $3 million car, by the way. But in my opinion, though, I'll just say this is people hating. But there's this idea, which for the most part I think is a joke, but knowing the internet, you just never really know. And it's this idea that LARPing is like a form of manifestation. The idea is that in order to become rich, you first have to pretend to be rich. And it's followed up with arguments like this. To sleep, you first have to act like you're asleep. Therefore, LARPing is the key to life.
But it's not relevant, is it?
But there's a niche group of people that don't hate on LARPing, but straight up promote it. I saw this TikTok from this guy, Ben Carr, a 10-minute video on how to LARP. I have multiple extensive PowerPoint slides on each of the methods.
I fucking hate that video.
I'll give it to bro, because this shit is...
No, that gif pissing me off.
Revolutionary. Just peep the tech of using screenshots from videos instead of direct image.
What do you mean in-betweeners reference? Right here?
Pinterest. Reverse image search was a LARPer's worst nightmare. This nigga really changed the game. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like LARPing is not just human nature. At the end of the day, we all, yes, we all.
Also, this guy named Chris from he's from Vancouver, Canada.
We all somewhat care about other.
Ranking everyone on Earth. Wait, no, that's a funny ass bit. Like,
he's from Vancouver, Canada.
We all somewhat care about other people's opinions. Drop that nonchalant shit 2026, it's going on a mug. But especially when it comes to posting online, I will never believe that I post for myself logic. Cause when you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. Give me even one reason that shit did not remain in your camera roll then. But the main reason behind posting something personal has almost always been external validation. And in no universe am I trying to say this like it's wrong or a bad thing. It can be a...
Bro, should I do that? I'm thinking I would love to make a fucking tier list. Not of everybody on Earth, but like just random ass people. Like on Optics, Jump, like Adam Sandler, Phase Adapt, my friend Chris. Like I just start pulling a random president, George Washington. Like I just get like fucking 300 people, and they are just like all over an area. Like I would have to make it though so I know who they are.
Nobody gives a fuck about your sunset, bro. It should have stayed in the camera roll if you wanted to post it for yourself. But still, sharing it because you think it's cool and maybe other people will like the photo too, that is a valid reason for posting that sunset. LARPing is just an attempt to speedrun the most amount of validation, and the only times it's not is when it's done as a growth method, you know, the LARP your way to the top idea. And then there's people like J. Cole, who people say LARP's being humble. You know, maybe he's not LARPing being humble, but someone explained to me why this multi-millionaire is driving around in a beat-up Honda Civic. The way
yeah, that is confusing.
The way some celebrities try to be relatable is so cringe because it's pure LARP. This clip of Rocky LARPing watching streamers.
Then y'all got the youngsters like, you know, Show Speed taking it to a whole nother level. And Kasana, he's still doing podcasting?
Nigga, who the hell is Show Speed? And then the Michael B. Jordan Naruto incident.
What do you think?
Names for two big streamers. Like, you know these streamers. Azure Speed, Mr. Beast.
B. Jordan's favorite anime is? It's a good question. Favorite anime is Naruto Shippuden. Naruto Shippuden. Been a fan of it for years, since I was like maybe 12, 13 years old.
I'm done, bro. Eat this outro.
Damn, dude, I'll just make up some other shit. I would say like Dragon Ball, because you can't mispronounce that. There's a lot of animes that I would pronounce, or could pronounce really badly. Naruto, what's the other one? There's just like, I don't know My Hero Academia. There was like, yeah, many Pokemon. I know Jujutsu Kaisen, Yu-Gi-Oh, like I like characters, even just more characters in characters' name, bro. Like Feel a Flame Rat, right? Your Wamushi. Yeah. I actually got a piss.